teach CBSE 10th Maths. Hey guys, this is Tina. I teach CBSE 8 Maths. Check out our videos on the playlist. Alright, now let's get into the video.
Today we are going to be learning chapter 5 Arithmetic Progressions, exercise 5.1, 4th question, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th subdivision. Okay, so first we are going to be solving the 12th subdivision. Okay, so now let us solve it. So this 12th subdivision, it is really an important question, so please guys focus on this particular subdivision. Okay, so guys, so here when you just check it out, we have root 2, root 8, root 18 and root 32, isn't it? So everything is in root, isn't it? So here when I just take factors for 8, so one second, so let us take the factors for 8. Okay, so when I just take factors for 8, so 2, 4 2s are 8, 2, 2 2s are 4 and then 2, 1 2 is 2. Okay, so here we can actually take this as pair and this one is left out, isn't it? So here whatever I have pair, so here I have pair, isn't it? So I am going to take this pair outside of the root. Okay, outside of the root, and whatever value we have, we are supposed to write it inside the root. Okay, so whenever you get something like pair, you are supposed to write it outside the root, and whenever you don't get the pair, you are supposed to write it inside the root. Okay, so what is the value for root 18? So the value for root 18 here we got it as 2 root 2. Okay, and then let us find the factors for 18 as well, then it will be easy for us. Okay, 18. Okay, so 2 table, 9 2s are 18, 3 3s are 9, 3. Perfect. So now we can actually take this as pair, isn't it? I just told you whatever pair we have now, we are supposed to take it out of the root. Okay, so 3, and whatever it's left on lonely like this, we are supposed to write it inside the root. Okay, so the value for root 18 is equal to 3 root 2. So guys, I'll do for 32 as well. Okay, so for 32, so 2, 1 2 is 2, balance 1, and 6 2s are 12, 2, 8 2s are 16, 2, 4 2s are 8, 2, 2 2s are 4 and 2. Okay, so here we can actually take pair, right? So here 1, here 1. So here when we just multiply, we'll get, so here we'll get 2 2s are 4, so 4, 2 2s are 4. Okay, so now we have 4. Okay, so we can make pair for 4 as well, isn't it? So since we can make pair for 4, we can write it outside the root, and inside the root we have this 2 left out like this, so we can write it inside the root. So this is going to be the value for root 32. Okay, so now we can actually write AP is equal to root 2 comma, instead of root 8 we can write 2 root 2. Now only we found it, isn't it? And for root 18 we can actually write 3 root 2. Why am I doing it like this? Why? Because then only it will be easy for us. Okay, so 4 root 2 here. Alright, so now let us find the D value. So here this is going to be A1, this is going to be A2, this is going to be A3 and this is going to be A4. So A2 minus A1. So what is the A2 value? So the A2 value is 2 root 2 minus A1 value is root 2. So we can actually take common value is equal to, so we can take root 2 as common and bracket 2 minus 1. So root 2 into 2 is 2 root 2 and minus 1 into root 2 is minus root 2. Okay, so this is going to be your D value. So after this we can subtract it. When we subtract it, we'll get 1. So 1 into root 2 is root 2. This is going to be your D value. Okay, and then now let us find another D value, that is A3 minus A2. So here the A3 value is 3 root 2 and minus A2 value is 2 root 2. So here also we can take root 2 as common. So 3 minus 2. Yeah, so here 3 into root 2 is 3 root 2 minus 2 into root 2 is minus 2 root 2. So here also when we just subtract it, we'll get 1, isn't it? So after subtracting, we'll get 1, and 1 into root 2 is root 2. So here finally we got the d value. Okay, so here also we got the d value. So since you guys know the d value, they are similar, isn't it? So just because they are similar, no, we can write it forms an AP. Okay, so now let us find the A5 value. Okay, why? Because if it forms an AP, we are supposed to find the A5 value, A6 value and A7 value, isn't it? So let us find the A5 value first. Okay, so A5. So what is the formula, guys? We have a formula, right? So let us use that formula. So the formula here it is A plus 4D. So the A value is root 2 plus 4 into D value is root 2 is equal to root 2 plus 4 root 2. Alright, so now what we can do is, now we can take common value, root 2 1 plus 4. Why? Because 1 into root 2 is root 2 and 4 into root 2 is 4 root 2. Okay, alright, so this is going to be your A5 value. So now let us find the A6 value. So the formula is A plus 5D. So the A value is root 2 plus 5, D value is root 2 is equal to root 2 plus 5 root 2 is equal to root 2 and then 1 plus 5. How? 1 into root 2 is root 2 and 5 into root 2 is 5 root 2. Okay, like that we got the A6 value. So now let us find the A7 value. I'll just do it here. Okay, so A7 is equal to A plus 6D is equal to A value is root 2 plus 6, D value is also root 2 is equal to root 2 plus 6 root 2. We can take common. So root 2 bracket 1 plus 6. Okay, so 1 into root 2 is root 2, 6 into root 2 is 6 root 2. Okay, so this is how we are supposed to do it. Alright, so here finally we got a value, isn't it? But actually we didn't just solve it. So here for example, I'll write it here. So here we have A5 is equal to, we have root 2 4 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5, isn't it? So since you guys know we got 5, so 4 plus 1 is 5, we can write the root 2 as it is. Okay, why? Because bracket means multiplication, so it is 5 root 2. And for A6, here 5 plus 1 is 6, so 6 root 2. And for A7, here 6 plus 1 is 7. Okay, so 7 root 2. Okay, so this is how we are supposed to find the values. Okay, never forget to add the values. Okay, so after adding you can actually write it like this. Okay, alright, so this is the answer for the 12th subdivision. So guys, this is the 13th subdivision. Okay, so now let us find the D value. So A2 minus A1. So this is going to be your A1 value, A2 value, A3 value, A4 value. Okay, so A2 value is root 6 minus A1 value is root 3. Perfect. So here now we can't actually solve it, so this is going to be your D value. So let's find another one, D value. So A2 minus A1 is equal to, sorry, A3 minus A2. Already we found it, right? So now we are supposed to find A3 minus A2. So here the A3 value is root 9. So root 9 we can actually write, so 3 into 3 is 9, isn't it? So the answer is going to be 3. Okay, so A3 value is 3 minus A2 value is root 6. Here also we can't actually solve it, so this is going to be a D value. Alright, so now the question is, are they similar? No guys, they are not similar. Since they are not similar, we can write it doesn't form an AP. Okay, so this is going to be your answer. Alright, so now let us solve the 14th subdivision. Alright guys, so now let us solve the 14th subdivision. Okay, so this is the 14th subdivision. There is 1 square, comma 3 square, comma 5 square, comma 7 square. Okay, so now let us take it off from this square. Okay, so 1 into 1 is 1, comma 3 into 3 is 9, and 5 into 5 is 25, comma 7 into 7 is 49. Okay, so this is going to be your AP. Perfect. So this is our A value, this is our A2 value, A3 value, A4 value. So now let's find the D. A2 minus A1. Alright, so A2 value is 9 minus A1 value is 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. So this is our D value. Okay, so now let us find another one common difference, that is A3 minus A2. So here the A3 value is 25 minus A2 value is 9. Okay, so when we just subtract it, we will get 16. This is our D value. Alright, so we got the common difference, isn't it? So now the question is, are they similar? So when you just check it out, they are not similar, isn't it? So since the numbers are different, we can write it doesn't form an AP. So if it doesn't form an AP, then no need to find the 3 more terms, isn't it? According to the question, if it forms an AP, we are supposed to find the 3 more terms. So here it doesn't form an AP, so no need to find the 3 more terms. Alright, so now let us solve the last subdivision of this particular exercise as well as this question. Okay, so the last subdivision is the 15th subdivision. So guys, this is the 15th subdivision. Okay, so now let us take it off from the square. So 1 square is 1, comma 5 square is 25, and 7 square is 49, comma 73. Okay, here be careful, here we don't have square or something. Okay, and so on. So this is going to be your AP. Alright, so this is going to be your A1 value, A2 value, A3 value, and A4 value. Perfect. So let's find the common difference, that is A2 minus A1 is equal to, here the A2 value is 25 minus A1 value is 1. So when we just subtract it, we will get 24. So now let's find the common difference for A3 minus A2. So the A3 value is 49 minus A2 value is 25. Okay, so these all are kind of like a formula. Okay, if you don't know what is the meaning of A2 minus A1, this is how we find the common difference. Okay, so D is representing the common difference. Okay, just I want to recall the stuffs. Okay, alright, so 49 minus 25 is 24. So this is our D value. So here when you just check it out, we got the D value, isn't it? So here for both the common difference, we got the 24. I mean, we got the same similar values, isn't it? So since we got the same value, we can write it forms an AP. I just told you guys, according to the fourth question, no, if it forms an AP, then we are supposed to find the 3 more terms. So what are the 3 more terms? A5, A6, and A7. Okay, alright, so now let us find the A5 value. Okay, so for this also we have formula, that is A plus 4 into D. So the A value is 1 plus 4, D value is 24, is equal to 1 plus 24 into 4 is 96, is equal to, when we add them, we will get 97. Okay, so this is our A5 value. So now let us find the A6 value, that is A plus 5D, is equal to, A value is 1 plus 5 into 24. Why? Because the D value is 24. Perfect. So now 1 plus 5 into 24 is 120. Okay, and then is equal to 1 plus 120 is 121. So this is our A6 value. I'm sorry, it's our A6 value. Okay, so now let us find the A7 value. I'll just do it here. Okay, A7 value. So the formula is A plus 6D is equal to A value is 1 plus 6D value is 24 is equal to 1 plus 6 into 24 is 144. Okay, so when we just add it, we'll get 145. This is going to be our A7 value. Perfect. So finally we got the A5 value, A6 value and A7 value. Okay, that means finally we found the 3 more terms, isn't it? So just because we found the 3 more terms, that means we solved this 15th subdivision. Okay, so finally we are done with this exercise as well as the subdivisions. Okay, so in the next video I will be covering up the next exercise, that is exercise 5.2.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.